G'day guys, welcome to my last video. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Hyundai Aleague for match week 16's predictions for 2021 guys, so let's get started. So starting off with our first match of this game, we see the Carver FC going up against the Brisbane Roar. Now, in this game, the Brisbane Roar, last week, since they've got their match tied up, going up against the MacArthur FC, I just don't think that this game is going to be a really hard executing game, but I just didn't think that this team was going to really get a benefit of the doubt. So in my opinion, about this game, what I do think about this match, MacArthur FC, I've got really good players out there, and I just think that they are going to snatch a really good victory and a win for that game. But in my opinion, though, about this game, I reckon the Brisbane Roar won't win at this match, but it's going to be a really tight game and a really hard decision to make. But I'm going to go with MacArthur FC on this one, and for my opinion, my scoreline, I'm going to go with 3-1 for that scoreline, and I just think that Dylan Winslow-Laws is going to be the only player that basically scores from the Brisbane Roar side, and I reckon Matt Derbyshire and John Rue, Matt John Rue, I reckon he'll basically get that scoreline to make it 3-1, but I reckon Matt Derbyshire will one goal, and Matt John Rue will make 2 goals to make it 3-1 for that scoreline. And I just see in this game, Carver FC really get a win in this match because they are a really good team, and I reckon from the benefit of the doubt, I reckon I'll play a really good game, and yeah, I just reckon 3-1 for that scoreline anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Newcastle Jets going up against the Melbourne Victory. Now, as I said before in the last video, the Newcastle Jets last week didn't really get a victory, and it was pretty much a hard game in this game, and the Newcastle Jets haven't been really good so far, but the Melbourne Victory haven't been really good in last week's games and like the other games and other matches, but I just don't see the Melbourne Victory getting this win because, as I mentioned last week, they've lost to 3-0 against Sydney FC, and Newcastle Jets have lost to Western United 1-0. But I just don't think in this game the Melbourne Victory will get a win in that match, because it's how you want to play football, right? But I don't see them winning in this game. But in my opinion so far, the Melbourne Victory are just not really executing really well. But they are a really good team, but unfortunately they just don't win any games. And in my opinion about this match, the Newcastle Jets, I'm going to go with the Newcastle Jets on this one, and I'm going to go with 1-0, easy win, easy victory, and I just reckon Valentino Yule is going to be the only player that basically scores in that game to make it 1-0 for that scoreline anyway. But yeah, Melbourne Victory aren't a really good team at the moment, but yeah, I'm just going to go with the Newcastle Jets 1-0, and I reckon Valentino Yule is going to be the only player that really gets the score to make it 1-0 anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Sydney FC going up against the Melbourne City. This game is going to be the Sydney Derby, and this game, it's just like the Storm going up against Roosters, or Storm going up against like the Rabbitohs, and it's like that, but it's Sydney FC and Melbourne City, and these two teams, okay, I just think that this game is going to be a tight, hard, really executing game. In my opinion, though, about this match, Melbourne City are a really good team, but unfortunately, though, they aren't a really good team. But let's just say they are a really good team. Sydney FC have won against the Melbourne Victory last week 3-0, and Melbourne City have lost but also won in 2 of their games last week. So this game's going to be really tough and really hard, but I expect this game will be a Sydney FC win, but it won't be a big win. It'll be a very tight, hard game of football. And in my opinion, though, I reckon the Sydney FC will make a really good win. So I'm going to go with the Sydney FC on this one. In my opinion, my scoreline, I'm going to go with 3-2 in that game. I know people are going to be shocked, but I just reckon this game will be a turnout point, and I reckon this game will be a fired up game. But yeah, in my opinion, my scoreline, I'm going to go with 3-2 for Sydney FC to win, and it'll be a close but hard game of football anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Adelaide United going up against the Western Sydney Wanderers. Now, okay, this game will be a very hard match, but in my opinion, though, the Western Sydney Wanderers haven't been really good so far, as I mentioned before. But the Western Sydney Wanderers still are a really good team, and I like how the way they play their style of game, style of football. But in my opinion, for their scoreline, like the scoreline for last week against the Central Coast Mariners was 2-2. But yeah, the Western Sydney Wanderers aren't really a good team. They haven't been consistent enough. But going up against this really good team, the Adelaide United side, I just reckon the Adelaide United will get a really good win in this game, because they've got really good players, and I like how the way they really make it tough for the opposition to score in this game. But the only thing that I just don't like is like giving the opposition like ball and a lot of penalties, and yeah, it's just like the LA United are a really good team, and I just reckon this game is going to be a really good game. And in my opinion, for that scoreline, I'm going to go with 2-0 in that match, and I reckon Yangi and Strain will be the only 2 players that get this goal to make it 2-0 for that scoreline anyway. And I reckon the Western Sydney Wanderers won't win this game, because the Adelaide United have been really improving lately. So I'm going to go with Adelaide United 2-0 for that scoreline anyway. The next game of that match, we see the Wellington Phoenix going up against the Western United. Now, in this game, what I do see, Western United have won against Newcastle Jets 1-0 last week, and Lachlan Wales was the only player that scored in that game. But going up against this Wellington Phoenix side, in this game, I just think that since I've got the Warriors, they are from Kiwi, they are from New Zealand, representing that, obviously. But yeah, I haven't got Wellington Phoenix shirt, so yeah, I know I'm wearing a Warriors shirt. So, in my opinion about this game, the Wellington Phoenix are a really good team, but I just don't see them getting a win in this game. But I reckon it'll be an upset, and I reckon the Wellington Phoenix will get a win in that match. But in my opinion about this game also is the Western United haven't really been consistent enough, but how the way I like it is really tough, really hard, but the Wellington Phoenix in this game, I reckon in this match it'll be a hard game. So in my opinion about this game, I'm going to go with the Wellington Phoenix in this one. And in my opinion, my scoreline, I'm going to go with 3-2, another win. But it'll be a close game, and to make it a really good win, I just think the Wellington Phoenix will only just win for that scoreline against the Western Sydney Wanderers anyway. The next game of that match was the Newcastle Jets going up against the Perth Glory. Now, in this match, okay, what I do think about this game, the Perth Glory have been really good, but they haven't been really consistent enough. But in this game, I just think that the Perth Glory will win in this game. But the Newcastle Jets haven't been really consistent enough also too. But in my opinion, in this game, the Perth Glory are a really good team, and also the Newcastle Jets, let's just say 50 says they are a really good team, and the other 50 says they're a really not a good team. But let's just say that I have a gut feeling that the Perth Glory will snatch a really good victory. Excuse me. But my opinion about this match, Perth Glory, I reckon they will get a win, and so we'll beat it, because they've got really good players, and I reckon Bruno Fornaroli will snatch a really good victory, because he's been improving lately, and I just think the player to watch will be him. And in my opinion for that, this scoreline in this game, I'm going to go with the Perth Glory on this one. I just don't see the Newcastle Jets winning. So in my opinion, my scoreline, I'm going to go with 3-0 in this game. I just don't see Newcastle Jets winning, and I reckon they will struggle in this game to make it their lost of their own. But yeah, 3-0 for Perth Glory to win against the Newcastle Jets anyway. And last but certainly not least, we see Adelaide United going up against Macarthur FC now. Okay, this game, when I do think about this match, is I just think that in this game, the Adelaide United, I reckon they will win, and so we'll beat it. But Macarthur FC have been really good lately, and I just think in this game it will be a hard game, and I just don't see Macarthur FC getting a losing streak, but they have been really good so far, and I just think in this game, I don't think the Adelaide United will struggle, and also Macarthur FC won't struggle, because they've got really good players out there, and I just think they will have a really good game. And I reckon Yangi will have a really good game, Strain will have a really good game, O'Halloran also will have a good game, and I reckon also the others will have a good game too. But I just think in this game that the Adelaide United will only just win in that match, and I just think in this game that the Adelaide United will get a really good win. So I'm going to go with Adelaide United in this game, and in my opinion, my scoreline, I'm going to go with 3-0 in this game. I just don't see the Macarthur FC winning in this match, because the Adelaide United really improve and make solid wins and stuff like that. But I just reckon that Adelaide United will make a really good win against the Macarthur FC 3-0 anyway. Thanks guys for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. I'll be doing a couple of videos coming to you guys soon. Also, I'll be doing more videos coming to you guys soon, so stay tuned for more. Plus, leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and for this video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care, guys. Stay safe and have a good one. Plus, let's get up to 300 subscribers. We're sitting on 208 anyway, so let's get up to that. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.